2016. I'm incredibly sunburnt, dehydrated, and probably near death after that weekend. But let's check the stream to see what you all have to say about your weekend. Damien, what are we playing today, and how can these lovely people play with you?
Well, we're going to be playing Duck Game, a classic on Pwnage, and if you guys want to fight me, we can start a team. Just fucking add Pwnage and look for my icon as a friend, and we'll be good to go.
You just realize that asking people to be your friend is probably not the way to get people in there. But,
well, yeah.
Yeah. That's a good response. Well, yeah, okay, so let's hope I'm in the right fucking stream this time. And I'm seeing people's correct live stream comments. Okay, yep. Kyle Cooper writes, Kyle, your head looks like my left testicle. Wow, we are jumping out of the gate.
Woo!
Quickly today. So everyone, how was your 4th of July? Make sure that whatever it was, you leave a good description of it so that we can make fun of you here. I really want to see some good options here. Overall, the real problem is I might as well just start taking Mondays or Tuesdays. If it's a holiday, just off, because I've done nothing today. Not at all. No, zero fucking productivity, man. It's like a 2-day hangover. I guess this is just reaching 30 now. It's gonna be, my body's gonna be out of commission for 48 hours. Which is real good. Okay, let's see here. What the fuck is this game? Kyle, answer my pussy. Wow, that's a good response.
Did you say answer my pussy?
Yes, apparently I'm being interrogated by a vagina right now. Fuck yeah, come at me, bro. See, these aren't your guys' 4th of July trips. That's what I want to hear about. Okay? And as disappointing and depressing as possible, those are the ones I really want to take precedent here. I'm excited, rather, for next weekend because it's UFC 200.
And it's someone's birthday!
You know, I think, like, my dying, like, grandmother's cooler than you are.
Fine, you won't get a present from me.
I'm not expecting one. The only present I would really accept is, like, your absence from the rest of my life. Okay. Kyle, why do you have to be a bitch and a badass? That makes a lot of fucking sense. Kyle, fist my firstborn. I would go find some heavy metal lead singer to do that for you. Let me ask you a question here, Damien. This is going to deviate off topic if we even have a topic. Why does it seem like so many heavy metal band members and singers seem to be getting involved with child pornography and touching children? That seems to be a weird component.
The only thing that comes to mind, which I wouldn't call them heavy metal, is Lost Prophets. Who else fucking?
Was it the Lost Prophets that did that?
Yeah, that's like pussy rock. It's you know, the first album's actually pretty good, but it's not. They're a weird band. I wouldn't clog them together with this.
You wouldn't club them together. I'd club them together. Heaviest object I could find. Yeah, I remember reading that story. It was absolutely fucking hilarious. I've got my Metallica Kill 'Em All shirt on though, which I used to like go into a fucking 9-to-5 job with, probably realizing not the most appropriate shirt to walk wearing.
Was it like pajama day like they did in school, or did you just wear it like, just because?
Pajama day in school? What the fuck are you talking about?
You never wore pajamas to school? It was like every Thursday was pajama day?
Yeah, I was not an asshole, and nor did I go to a fucking school for the mentally insane. Fucking pajama day, what an asshole. I will say this, nearing 30, I did not take fully advantage of my high school years. At all.
Nope.
I
I'm
really
still
should
getting my
have been.
party up, which is a bad thing.
It's not a bad thing if you die sometime soon. I think you should engage in as much risk-taking behavior as possible. But yeah, really wasted this high school years. Which, you know, probably that was the time to really fuck off, is because you were living at home, you know, just being an asshole. Now, if I do that, I'm living in the fucking poorhouse. Okay, hold on here. More Duck Game, eh? Yeah, unless you guys wanted to watch more Rocket League.
Oh, fuck.
I wouldn't highly fucking suggest for anyone. Okay. How did your 4th of July weekends go? Damn it. I haven't seen a thing in here. We need to plan a trip to go somewhere.
Like Chicago? I've always wanted to visit Chicago. I hear it's windy, but it's a nice city.
You're not allowed to talk anymore. I'm gonna go plan a trip with someone else. I just want to get the fuck out of the city, man. Go out, do some shit.
Gotta go to Las Vegas, man.
Go to Las Vegas. Las Vegas is a death sentence. It just seems like
It is.
fucking...
It really is.
You said you went to Vegas, right?
Yeah, but I didn't get to fully enjoy what Vegas had because I was there for another reason. But the first night was amazing. Yeah. Because I was able to do
Go
it.
on.
Okay, so you go downstairs and gamble. I made about $40 out of like $2, so that's a profit at least. And you just get drunk. You can go in the mall. You can go to a restaurant when you want to fucking eat. You can go party. It's a fucking baby lifestyle.
You can go to the mall in Vegas.
Yeah, the malls are open for an absurdly long time, and it's like in the hotel. It's the weirdest thing I've ever seen.
Yeah. If that's the weirdest thing you saw in Vegas, I would count that as a pretty sanitized trip to Vegas. Yeah, I mean, like, Vegas is only like 6 hours from us.
Yeah, you can make it maybe in 5 if you good traffic. But yeah.
Let's see here. Yeah, not a single person's talking about their vacation. Wow, that's good. Moving on. Yeah, so my birthday's pretty soon, and I'm looking forward to that as much as I'm looking forward to getting brain cancer. But my girlfriend actually got me a copy of Doom for the PS4. And, okay, hold on here. Somebody named Gentrix wrote, "Hey, Damien, let's meet in a gym stall and make a prison movie."
What? Okay, who is that? And let's...
What a fucking prison movie is. And somebody in here has the screen name Adolf Hitler and it's just saying, "Fist me, daddy," over and over again. Jimmy in a casino. Yeah, that'll be
You get kicked out.
No, you think? Yeah, you think? I hope they take you in the back, like, casino style, and, like, Robert De Niro holds you down while, like, Jim Pesci just takes a hammer to your hands.
Well, I'd be honored if it was Joe and Robert to do that to me.
That's good. That's good. Break my hands, Robert De Niro, with a hammer. That's how much I adore you. Yeah, he could. I'd allow it. Well, maybe De Niro 20 years ago. Now, I'd feel like he'd hurt himself. Actually, what am I talking about? De Niro at 70 years old is more of a man than I'll ever be in my peak physical condition. I watched Cape Fear again. If y'all haven't seen Cape Fear, go watch it. The De Niro version, hilarious. Funniest, next to The Shining, most unintentionally hilarious and awesome movie. But what was I saying? Yeah, okay, Vegas, sure, we should do that. But anyways, Doom. Christ, staying on topic. Doom's amazing. Just has anyone in the chat here played Doom for, I have the PS4 version.
I hear it's pretty good.
You talking really makes me want to take a power nap. Straight to the head. Yeah, it is It's probably the best first-person shooter I've played in years. Easily. I don't even really get into games that much. I played that game for probably like 7 hours on fucking the day I got it.
So is it the type of game you can just plug and play pretty much? Or do you need
No, not at all, Damien. There's a lot of complex puzzle solving. Yeah, a lot of in-depth dialogue choices. No, it's just a lot of blowing shit up, and it's fucking hilarious. And why it's so good is it went back to the roots of why Doom was originally good. There's no hiding behind cover. It really just throws you into an arena where you have to kill about 70 fucking demons from hell.
Jesus.
Yeah, and at a pace that is almost unbelievably unrelenting, and no, it's incredible. See, I would want to play it for this, but we can't really make fun of it, and it's just too much. It's too much sensory input to have anybody pay attention to anything besides the gameplay. Epic Pokemon writes, yeah, it's fun, but not the best. I don't know, what first-person shooter is better than that? Please, ladies and gentlemen, spell that one out for me. Somebody writes, Pale Vampire writes, let me bite you, bitch. Jesus Christ.
What?
I don't know.
Let me bite you, bitch. Sounds like fucking dick!
Somebody has a fucking dick. Yeah, that's exactly what it sounds like. Kyle, you played Titanfall. No, I wanted to.
Yeah, that one actually looked pretty fucking fun.
I had my eye on that for a while. First-person shooters, really only the games that I have really any time or want to play. Mostly because it's just how good you are at hand-eye coordination, really, at the end of the day. I don't need to figure out puzzles lead to me throwing controllers across rooms. I don't need any of that shit in my life. Okay. Damien says, get out of my mom's... Damien, get out of my mom's room. He's not if she's female. I want to pull Damien down the hell with me, please. I don't think you can pull Damien down any further than he is. Kyle's a loser. Thanks, dickhead. Okay.
These comments. Yeah.
Kyle, you're my inspiration making a YouTube channel. I don't know why.
It's been like 3 years. Well, I guess 3.
Now, anytime we go back and look at the stuff we made, I'm just filled with disappointment. Really. And it's getting worse as time goes on. For sure.
Proud of the art.
No, should be proud. And you know what? The one thing I'm glad for is that I don't have anywhere near the level of exposure that like bigger YouTubers have. Like, at least I can sweep mine under the rug a little bit, or a lot. Because only a very niche, tiny portion of the community knows the horrors that we've committed.
And those people...
God knows what like PewDiePie and like Markiplier are gonna do 20 years from now, man. That's a reality I don't think those gentlemen have really thought of at all. Kyle is handsome and they spelled it wrong.
How they spell it?
Almost like they said handsome. Yeah, I'm a pretty handsome. That's good. Okay. Please notice me or I will piss my bloomers. Okay. That's good, you're noticed. Hey, Damien, let me be a hot dog and slip it between your buns. See, I don't know what's going on here, because Gentrix, that looks like a woman. But
people are on some weird shit.
Shit. Like raping you aggressively. Kyle, you're my biggest inspiration. I don't know. I'd say if there's anything that I've done that's halfway decent is the frame-by-frame stuff on Film Theorist. And
do you do that once a month?
Twice a month. I really need to step my game up here a little bit more and start doing some more output. Just because, the real problem is when you're working from home, man, it's really difficult to get out and expand. you know, whatever you fucking want it to be, and it's not a good thing. But yeah, that. Other than that, oh, Tyler's personality is Monty. That's the most bad, not bad. That's the most depressing thing I've ever heard. Have you heard about that shit that is coming out about losing the game? The whole masturbation thing.
He like watches females masturbate.
There was like alleged rumors that he like locks doors and masturbates in front of comedians. I really gotta wonder, like, at the highest level of comedy, how many people are trying to tear you down, and how much of that just gets lost in like truth and falsehood and insanity. Which is really why I'm glad, like, you're never, or I would just hope you never reach that level of fame.
Because you wouldn't want me to be hurt? That's nice of them.
No. It's because the horror and the monstrosities that would come out in the press about the potential psychotic shit that you've done. I can't imagine every links to that. I'm like, we watched that baby video of yours where you're throwing that baby around at Venice Beach.
Yeah, it's a classic. Oh, it's a classic.
It actually is pretty funny, but just because it's so lowbrow, like offensive, horrible shit.
Yeah.
Like the worst stuff a human's ever done. It still is amazing. That YouTube in all its time has yielded some of the most horrific stuff humans have ever made. That Mike Diva stuff you showed me was alright.
Yeah.
Surprised I'd never heard of that guy before.
Yeah, I've always heard of him, but I didn't watch many of his videos till recently, which is weird because I've been to his house way before I watched his videos.
Oh, you went to that guy's house?
Yeah, he throws a lot of like parties, well, here and there, type of parties. But I've probably been to like 5 parties and never really watched his videos till recently. Canty writes,
"Insert gap teeth joke here."
Man, I didn't even think about it, and now it's on my mind. God damn it.
Don't worry about it. It's on all of our minds, and it's what's churning our stomachs up. But anyways, Doom, great. I'd highly recommend it for everyone. Everyone that fucking play. I haven't played a first-person shooter like that. Wow. Outside of that, before we field some questions from you guys, I've actually I've been trying to come up with development ideas to see if I can develop some possible type of web series with some backing from some new media studio or whatever. And I had an idea for a show. Then we're gonna cast you in it, Damien. We're gonna call it The Worst. And The Worst. And it's gonna be a show basically where I've got 2 ideas. Either you and I, or someone else, or 2 equally worthless human beings, go out and compete in a particular field to try and be the worst at a particular activity. Or it's going to be, we're going to help people who are already failing in their own lives to be the worst versions of themselves possible. And really just help them to just ruin their lives. So instead of like a self-help thing where we're improving people's lives, and maybe it would be funnier with successful people, I don't know. But just teaching people like how to really ruin their lives in as many creative ways as possible. And what thoughts on that, ladies and gentlemen? Damien, I'd ask you. You seem to have a long track record of failure. So, is there any bit of that format that you think would be interesting, changeable, or anything above?
Well, you gave me two different scenarios, right? The first one sounded more plausible and I think more.
First of all, everybody, a lot of people are saying the music's turned too loud.
Too loud. All right, I'll turn that down.
Oh shit, that you dumb idiot. So you're right. You can fly a 747 through the gap and dance. Damien is a female dog shit. Let's see here. I like the second idea, said Emily. Yeah, I'm more partial to the second idea, even though it's less feasible, I think. Yeah, Dale Hewer writes, game's too loud, fucktard.
Alright, ask him if it's good now. If not, I'll just turn it off.
Obviously, there's a 30-second delay, so once you hear this, just quickly let us know if the gameplay volume's good enough. And then go back to giving me input for my idea. That's what I want here, okay? I'm trying to reduce the amount of thought processes I have to do. I think, yeah, because I just see all these, like, positive pranking shows or shows that are meant to, like, improve people's lives. And I really want to do something that's, like, geared to just ruin people's lives. I don't know.
Well, you wouldn't be able to really ruin it. It would be like a sketch, right? Fake. 'Cause you don't want to really ruin someone's life.
I don't know. Yeah. Well, I don't know if you would do it as kind of like a faux reality thing. You know how kind of like that whole Tim and Eric Andre thing where like they're bringing people in. It's like a mixture of reality and not, because they're bringing people in but probably not telling them what's going on, so you're getting a genuine reaction from people in an atmosphere where they kind of know what's going on but they kind of don't.
Yeah.
That, like, something like that, I think would probably be your best way to do it. Hold on here. Okay. Yeah, I'm trying to... You guys need to get more competitive on Pwnage. I'm not talking about that, but you're right. Yeah, I mean, anytime we're screaming at each other is usually the best versions of it. It's hard to determine how that works organically, though. I think we've put so much thought into the Let's Play format that it's been an abundant waste of human time. And for a while it seemed like it was paying off. Views seems to have dropped recently. I think there was some bug with the with YouTube's subscribers recently. A bunch of YouTube channels lost subscribers. I like how YouTube just chalks that up as a bug. No, oops, sorry guys, fucked you over. Our fault. That and I think the holiday, but yeah, I mean, we're gonna keep trying to put effort into those new episodes so that they remain as on point and kind of varied as they have been. You guys just need to watch them and share them so that we can continue justify doing them, especially now when I've got a bunch of other avenues of stuff to do. I want to continue to make sure that if we're putting time into this, we're doing this right, son.
Believe it or not, it does take a lot of time.
Nobody's gonna believe it, but it's true. But yeah, you've given me no useful feedback on my development idea. Anything you would change, buddy?
You would have to rehash out what you just said. I mean, so the goal is to upset someone's life, like make it worse. And how would we make it worse? Like, what would be an example? Would you...
I'm not thinking about it that far, man. Maybe you could find out what their job was and get them worse at their job. But then that kind of drifts into other formats that are somewhat similar. I don't know. I mean, that would have to... I think that's a lower level concern. I think the general idea is dismantling someone's life to a degree. But yeah, I guess that would have to be chilled a little bit more there. Yeah. Okay, hold on here.
9/11. Wow, that's a good score.
Damien, yeah, wow. Way to keep that fucking PC. Damien, somebody asked, how many sides does a pentagon have? Because we all need to be asking these questions.
Pentagon, is that 5?
Wow, look at you, hotshot. Jesus Christ. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Anyways, back to what the fuck I was saying. Yeah, I want to run with that idea. I can't. I'm trying to think of other show ideas, but it's different. I still think the idea of you sitting down across from a parent's a good one, having to watch them as embarrassing videos.
It's like, yeah, I feel like that's the type of awkward humor. Like, it would be hard to watch. Because if I pictured what, I don't know if I could. Yeah.
I think we could get like a dying like old person and see if they could like accomplish tasks better than you could. Because you're horrible. Like we could do that.
Oh, wow.
See if an old person could beat a game faster than you could. Just remove me and have you play games with your grandfather. Yeah. I do like that the race to the bottom idea. Maybe that's what I call it, race to the bottom. As long as we're ruining people's lives as we have been, we should.
That's all that matters.
Yeah, because Damien, I'm getting zero feedback from him. Let's get some questions in the live stream, ladies and gentlemen. Lay them on us. We can involve you here. Please collab with more YouTubers. Yeah, maybe we should.
Yeah. We try. What was our, I guess,
not really. There's no real concern.
Well, we've tried, like, a few times, and, like, a lot of them fell through, and I think that kind of broke our hopes a little bit, like, because we literally spent our Saturday one time setting up.
Trying to play
Gmail. Times.
Yeah.
Sat around for a few hours on our Saturday for a collab, and it didn't happen. Because the people just...
I think it really boils down to, like, who you're going to collaborate with.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then making sure that they're competent people who can get something done, not in 20 hours. Most of the YouTube community, not those people. Very unreliable on the most part. Little Pokemon Reds, please collaborate with someone. I think at the end of the day, really, collaboration, not it boils down to just having something that's funny to watch. And, it's so funny that a lot of YouTubers put so much thought into like the plans and the formats of the show, and really at the end of the day, it's like, you know what? Probably the only like business plan you should probably have is quality, because that's the only thing people are ever going to tune in for.
I mean, that's a guarantee. I don't know if that's guaranteed, but yeah.
Shit! For the most part, I'd say that's guaranteed. I'd say if you're making something that's actually good, you're a little bit more, I don't know, have a higher potential of success than doing everything right but having a shitty product. Okay, let's see here. What are people's stupid fuckheads? Well, there's the question of my life, Aaron Shaw. Why won't you say, oh shit, what up? Well, there we go. Grand Podunk writes, Kyle, fuck me in the eye. Wow, this is just...
Whoa. Alright.
This is just a stream of useful information here. Could you guys play more Mario Kart and Super Smash on Pwnage? We did play Super Smash quite a bit. We probably could bring that back. The problem is Damien just gets his ass kicked relentlessly in that game by me. It's one of the few games I'm very good at. So there's that. Not only that, but I don't know how trending that game is anymore.
That's like a game that will always be good, but I don't think it will ever, like, spike. You know what I mean?
Nah. I think, not only that, but, I've actually seen some channels on YouTube that are, like, dedicated to competitive play of that stuff. That's the entertaining route to go there. Like, people who are actually really good at that game. That shit's pretty amazing. It's not even, like, knowing the moves, it's just how fucking fast that those people are, like, thinking ahead and executing moves is, like, pretty insane.
It's a lot of practice, man. It's crazy.
It's a lot of practice, but it's also a lot of fast thinking. Like, that's not... like, pattern recognition, like, yeah, sure, it's teachable, everything's teachable, but the one thing that we all fucking forget at the end of the day is aptitude, dude. Like, there's just some people out there, guys, who can think a lot faster than other people can. And once you, like, reach those levels... Oh, wait, hold on, Jesus Christ is in here. What if I reached to this screen and sucked your dick for not playing Need for Speed? That is a quote from Jesus Christ himself.
Thank you, Jesus. Well, should we play Need for Speed?
I don't fucking know. I don't even know there's a new Need for Speed out. Paying attention to that shit. I'm here to make fun of games. And gaming. That's it. Outside of that, I'm not putting a ton of extra thought in anything here. Kyle, can you do an entire video without insulting Damien? No. Even though it would probably be a refreshing change of pace. Kyle, what are your views on death metal? It's shit!
Hey!
Kyle, say this out loud. Can you hear it calling Empire? See if Damien understands. Did I just say something totally inappropriate? Do you understand what I just said?
Would you say something about Empire?
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ, you're not even listening. Okay. Do you guys think NASA invented thunderstorms to cover up the sound of spaceships? Oh yeah, I sure do, Joe Rogan. Lay me on some more conspiracy theories. Jesus Christ has changed, just can't he? Yeah. For the worse, but I didn't think that was possible. Okay. Damien, could you say hi to someone and the poor sucker could be sucked through that gap in his teeth? Yeah, Jesus, wow, I've just created a monster.
Did he ask me to say hi and then...
Something for your gap teeth, I don't know.
Yeah, that's
Somebody wrote, Damien's gap is so hot. Oh, that's good. I speak English, asked me to say his name. Thank you for implicating me in a potentially racist statement there. That's good. If you had 5 minutes to save Kanye West from drowning, what kind of sandwich would you make? A Reuben. That was pretty quick.
good old Reuben.
Yeah. How are you doing in that game over there, Hotshot?
I just got my ass kicked. I did do decent one round, but yeah. If anyone wants to play, message me, or actually I gotta set it up, so yeah.
Alright, well, keep them updated on setting it up. What the hell is this? Oh, God. Somebody wrote, Saul Padilla, Kyle, can you lube Damien's earholes and sing The Speed of Sound by Coldplay? And then there's a picture of you on top of a female bodybuilder's head.
How are you seeing a picture of me?
That's on Facebook. Yeah, if you guys want to go on Facebook, on our Facebook fan page, and leave any questions there, we'll answer those as well. This live stream is... It's hard to get, answer everyone's questions in here. Jesus. Damien, you know this. Jimmy wants to touch your pussy. Wow, that's cute.
I do know this. Yep.
I really regret telling you that you need to bring the Jimmy character out of... I still think the idea, and I've floated it before, for Christ's sake, the slow zoom with you staring directly in the lens of the camera while just horrible images are intercut, like nuclear explosions, genocide, and you like playing weird Twinkle Twinkle Little Star-esque songs. Brilliant, man. Brilliant.
I have to throw it together. I'll see what it looks like.
High emphasis on throwing it together. Yeah, you just need to go weird at this point. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I got a question for you. How would you like to see Damien's videos change? Do you have any format ideas, any format changes that you would like to see on his end? Because really, I'd say the sky is the limit, but I'd say the abyss is the limit now for Damien. So as far down as you guys can take it. That's what I'd like to know.
Yeah. People are probably just going to say bring back... They want me to bring back public trolling, which I haven't done since the baby beating video. But yeah.
Yeah, I think that all comes down to just the ideas, the concept of what you're doing there.
Yeah.
And you not being murdered.
Yeah, I think that lingers in the back of my mind now more than it does before, because now I'm not as careless, even though I do ridiculous shit. Yeah.
Yeah, well, you're gonna get murdered. I mean, that's it.
Yeah.
Damien, are you gonna continue filming videos with Amnesia?
With who, Onision?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, perhaps. All our videos seem to do pretty well, so.
Somebody in here just wrote cyanide. More sketches with Kyle. I don't know. We went back and watched some of them recently. Dear God.
Yeah. It would have to be like a different route, not the whole me acting like a little kid and Kyle getting upset with me. That's usually how it went.
Usually, yeah. Yeah, I'd say usually. Going back and like thinking back on that in my 20s, I really gotta think like, what were we doing? What the fuck were we doing? Like, do you have any idea how much those people in college must have thought we were out of our fucking minds?
Our neighbors?
Your videos alone probably were the biggest like step towards us not getting laid in college. I think those. If anyone saw that and had half a brain cell, they were like, "What in the fuck?"
Yeah.
Okay, let's see here. More questions, everyone. Questions, Daniel. Questions. More than one video a week. Who, us? We do give you more than one video a week. You get this, you get the uploaded live stream, and the other one after that. And not only that, but I think the quality of videos is also gone up. We're not going to be doing 2 videos a day, guys. I'm sorry. At this point, if we were getting 1 million views a video, I'd do it and just be chained to it until it like ruined my life. But luckily, I don't have to do that yet. So really, at the end of the day, we're doing this for you guys. That's why we're making these videos. Kyle will do a video with a magical giraffe. No, I'm not doing any videos with talking inanimate fucking objects. Okay, let's see here. Damien's mind wandered and it hasn't returned. I'd agree. What's your favorite?
My brain's pretty fried from the weekend too, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah. You know, this is the problem with doing these live streams on Mondays, is we're fucking burnt out from the weekend. Which I can only hope that this is now going to start to have long-term effects. Starting from here on. Dynamite Lego Man writes, I'm black. Okay, that's good. Favorite anime? I don't know, the one you don't have to watch. Canty writes, sad for days. When's that new damn YouTube poop coming out, Canty?
We're waiting! We're waiting!
Aunt Jemima over here is fucking waiting. We should really feature the other one on our YouTube, on our channel page, because it is fucking hilarious. Okay, Kyle will do a video with Keemstar as a guest. God, leave me out of the conversation of any YouTube shit. I'm so not a part of this community. I can't stress it more. If Damien did more videos, can he make them funnier? Wow, that's an asshole.
Thank you. Thank you. Well, I am working on a weird one. Who knows what it's gonna be like?
Yeah,
but...
can you explain to us the Finding Dory idea you had?
I mean, without giving much away, the video is about finding Dory, and it's kind of like a battle between us, but it does take weird turns. So,
a battle between who?
Dory, Finding Dory. I haven't seen the new Nemo movie, but Dory is the character.
Well, thank God that they didn't make a new Nemo movie. They made a new Dory movie.
Yeah.
Idiot. Yeah. They actually announced, I think, Pixar announced no new sequels past 2019, which they really should, man. I don't know why they decided that was, like, the route they should go down. But creating sequels like every other hack studio in Hollywood, probably you guys could do a little bit better. You guys have been knocking it out of the park story-wise for, like, what, decades now? Can we not, like, go back to the same reductive thinking that everybody else in the film industry has done?
What, sequels?
Yeah, sequels, Damien. The fundamentally flawed idea that somehow taking other people's ideas, minutely tweaking them, repackaging them, and making that a movie is somehow not going to lead to diminishing returns in the fucking long run. It's like you are literally stifling creativity and in a panicked way to just keep from losing money. And it's if the whole idea of like the artistic process is to take risks and to create new things, maybe doing the opposite of that isn't the smartest line of thinking on planet Earth. Like, I'm sorry. The whole, like, big Hollywood director idea and studio ideas now that, like, hey, guys, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna make movies a spectacle. And it's gonna eventually just cost $30 to go watch a movie. And they'll cost $400 million to make. Why do now you guys just, like, get to only make big movies and everybody else who wants to make movies now is just kind of pissed on and nobody gets money? And the only thing I could go to the theater to watch is like, I'm gonna go spend $40 to watch Transformers 8. Get the fuck out of here, guys.
Especially
like, really,
now.
get the fuck out of here.
It's like $40 for 2 people. Like all.
Yeah, and it's like they act like that is like just an inevitability of what was gonna happen with movies. It's like, no. You're like this money-grubbing idea that we all have to make $1 billion for every movie that ever gets made has literally painted you into a corner now where your whole system is hanging on that just idiotic idea. And it's like, no, guys, it's actually not the route that you're gonna take. And if, I don't know, shows like Breaking Bad, Game of Thrones, any of them haven't showed you that maybe we should go back to original, dramatic, adult storytelling.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, that's why television's so much better now. I prefer to watch like a series on Netflix as opposed to a fucking movie.
Yeah, because all of the smart people in Hollywood left and stopped listening to 20 executives give them shitty notes.
Yeah.
That were based on like their knowledge of filmmaking, even though they went to business school and they handle money. And 30 of them just waterboard you with notes until your movie's just a steaming pile of like perspectiveless trash. And that's how on a gaming channel live stream you go for a 5-minute rant on the filmmaking. Let's get back to some questions, shall we? Don't say anything about Transformers, you bitch. Oh, fuck off. Transformers sucks. The best version of any Transformers movie still sucked. Okay?
The first
I get
one.
that it's... and you know what? That's me. Okay, you could say it's opinion. Great. Those movies are great for whoever wants them. But I don't know, guys. Should we be making 4 Transformers movies? I don't know. Could we have divvied that money up to make, I don't know, 4 potentially great movies? Maybe. You know? But what do I know? Right? Isabella Wilson writes, fuck me, daddy. There's a strange amount of that goes on in these live streams. And I gotta wonder how much of that is like brought on by us and our insane ramblings or not. Okay, Kyle Marry Me writes, oh god. Which would be my response. Kyle is an anagram of Voldemort. Yeah, if you can't spell. Damien, whose genitals are you sitting on as a question?
Chairs?
The chair's genitals, apparently. Huh, good to know. Okay. Kyle, why you talk so damn much? Because you're here to listen to me speak.
They'd rather us not say a word and just watch ducks battle it out.
Watch ducks. Yeah, let's do a whole let's do a whole live stream where we're just duck hunting quietly. We won't speak and we'll just shoot waterfowl. And you guys can enjoy it. Probably more value in that. I think that's something not a lot of people are doing. Pwnage, the movie. Yeah, fucking right.
How would that even work?
How would that work? We'd get sucked into the YouTube gaming world, and we'd have to find our way out.
There we go. YouTube Red.
By Kyle and Damien having to work together, even though they're constantly at odds. And in the end, they kind of find out that they're really best friends. Now, fuck you. It would just be a piece of shit. My general idea is this: YouTubers on the whole should not be making their own movies. For the most part, if you can't get it right in a 5-minute sketch, I don't think you're gonna get it right in a 2-hour movie, guys.
Yeah.
If you can't do the little things well, don't try and expand that out to fucking 3 hours. Don't do that. I've watched some of these YouTube Red shows.
Have you?
My God. My God.
Very good. Great. Excellent.
You know, like a lot of these executives must be laughing every time those people walk out. Just at the thought of like the crap that they come up with. For the
It's supposed to be like higher quality, right?
Yeah, the ideas aren't really there though. That's the problem.
Yeah.
You know, the problem is YouTube's got the model right, it doesn't have the talent right. There's some talented people out there for sure, and a few of them are making the YouTube Red stuff. On the whole, not. Just because you have 20 million subscribers does not justify you being able to tell a story well. But anyways, Damien, will you marry me? Says, oh God.
I'm not a married type. Sorry.
I'm not a married type? What the fuck does that mean? You're not married, or you would never marry?
Yeah, I'm not the marriage type, so I would never marry. Never, ever.
You'd never, ever marry?
That's not true. I just can't think about being married right now. I imagine somewhere in my 30s.
Funny about that thinking, though, is like, eventually you're gonna have that mindset your whole life.
I know.
Yeah, that's what shit. And if you don't, it'll happen like in a midlife crisis where like fear is gonna make you make that decision, which is even worse than doing it now. Well, at least you have your sense about you. Well, hold on here. Kyle, have you ever written a movie? Yeah, actually, I've written probably
Several.
1, 2, hold on here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've probably written 5 feature-length scripts.
God, that's insane.
And I've, no, 6. 6 feature-length strips. And I made a feature-length movie when I was like 20. Yeah, well, that wasn't before YouTube. That was during YouTube. Around the advent of YouTube. Yeah, I had $2,000. I got up. My friends wrote a 90-minute movie and shot it and edited the fucking thing and turned it into a 120-minute movie that nobody saw. Well, no, we had a premiere at Towson University. Maybe 30 to 40 people saw it. And I just did it. And purely as just a fuck you, I'm gonna do this just because I have the resources to do it. Did I learn a whole lot? Not really. I have an amazing ability not to, learn from mistakes. But yeah, I did that. And I made 2 featurettes, 2, 60-plus minute movies. One was 62, one was 65 minutes, I think. And that was all... Wow, that's good. Thor writes, Kyle, you're a faggot for writing movies. That's good. That's a good idea of screenwriters in general. Can't you write, how many YouTube poops have you seen? The answer to that is too many. There's a disturbing trend where Damien's girlfriend likes to turn on YouTube poops and watch them while we're all hanging out, which was fun for a while.
Yeah, for a little while, but then it feels like we're living life on repeat because we watch a lot of the same ones.
The problem is most YouTube poops aren't very good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the real problem there. Which is surprising because it's actually probably easier. It's more time-consuming, I think, to do all of the little edits and all that crazy shit. But I really think if you have the right material, probabilities on your side you're going to make something funny doing YouTube poop, because you can just be as absurd and insane as you want.
Yeah.
There's no real rules there. Okay. Release the film, Kyle. No, it would bore you to fucking death. It was literally during the time period where like I'd seen a lot of like European, like French New Wave films, and I wanted to do like a character study, introspective kind of thing. And ultimately, all I learned at the end of that was like, first of all, you got to be a really good writer to pull something like that off. Second of all, if your movie has no like dramatic stakes, and a character that you really can't empathize with or is really super interesting on any real level, you're not going to engage your audience at all. Yeah, especially an American audience. Forget it. I mean, but anyways. Yeah. Kyle, what's your opinion on Shrek? Fucking cares. Gives a shit. What do you think of The Amazing Atheist? I think his shit's pretty good, honestly.
I can't believe he's still making them. That's crazy.
Why?
I guess because I haven't heard from him forever, but I went to his channel and he's still cranking them. Still doing that.
Yeah, I think that guy, for the most part, you got to respect someone who's willing to speak their views that matter of fact. In such a matter of fact and kind of blunt manner. Not only that, but there's a lot of logic behind what a lot of shit he says. Let's see how many more sentences I can fucking grammar up on. But yeah, I think that's just another one of those channels that doesn't get a lot of attention because people are fucking scared of individuals who are willing to kind of point out bullshit and really act critical. You know, YouTube isn't gonna make The Amazing Atheist the face of YouTube because YouTube's a business like them all that wants to make money and is only gonna push the company people. And if you're not gonna fall in line with like their little zeitgeist mentality, forget it. Like the whole like nerd fighter, kind of edutainment wave on YouTube. Those are the people they're gonna really push because the content's intelligent and it's pretty PC. YouTube's just gonna pull the same business model that every corporate America drone does, which is we can't have people who say controversial things because that's terrible. Why would we? You want Team Kyle forever. Let's just get into that before I go off. I really sound like I should have a tinfoil hat and I should be in like an Airstream trailer in Colorado, like talking about like entrails. Kyle, what do you think? What do you think of Deadpool? I actually thought it was good. I thought it was pretty good for what it was, honestly. See, I'm not totally biased. And not only that, I think that new Captain America movie, the newest one, Civil War, I think that was actually a very good movie.
Oh, you saw that?
Yeah. I think that was actually a very good movie. I think Age of Ultron was terrible. I thought the first Avengers was very good. I thought Civil War was better, honestly. I don't know how.
Better than the first Avengers or the second?
Yeah, but the first Avengers is such a simply well done movie. You can make the critique in Civil War that it's like it's overly complex. But I don't know. I thought it was just kind of a sharper movie in kind of the points it was making. It did a better job of kind of doing the whole superheroes in real life and the implications of that, I think. But I'd probably say it's actually equal with the first one. Whedon did a great job with this one, for sure. Okay, let's see here. A couple more questions before we sign off in 7 minutes here. Someone's saying talk about Onision. No, I'm not doing that. You're here to talk to us, motherfucker. Talk to us. Okay, Matt Damon wants Kyle to be a special twinkle boy. Okay. Yeah, I saw some shit that came out recently where Matt Damon was talking about gun control, and it's pretty funny because when you look at like the movies he's in, like a lot of it's just blowing people up with guns.
Wow, Yeah.
The irony of that is pretty funny.
It
You know,
is.
a guy who likes to come out and really just point the finger at people, and you know, a lot of times I can err on his side of what he's saying, but that one is. I know you can make the argument that one's fantasy, the other's reality, but I don't know. You know, you're still making money off of that fantasy. Okay, which is you're promoting some degree of that reality. Anyways, yeah, I don't know why Matt Damon became a subject. For the most part, I like it. Good Will Hunting was great. Okay, let's see here. Kyle, what are your thoughts on Isabella Wilson? I have no fucking idea who that is.
Why does that sound so familiar?
I have no idea. Kyle, will you ever have kids? For their sake, I hope not. What's your favorite thing ever?
That's a broad question.
You know what my favorite thing ever is at this point in life? Like, I finally reached that point in life where, like, not having anything I need to do is my favorite time ever.
Simple.
Yeah, that's it. Kyle, what's your... actually, Damien, who's your favorite painter?
Favorite what?
Favorite painter is the question. It was directed towards me, but let's send it to you. Who's your favorite painter?
Probably Picasso.
You're an asshole. What are your thoughts on Brexit? Fuck it.
Best meal of the day.
That was a pretty good answer, actually. I think that was pretty sharp. Yeah, Brexit. Well, I think it's just. I think it shows that we don't have much longer, ladies and gentlemen. I feel like a lot of times in history, people have like freaked out about the world affairs. I think your guys' generation, because most of you are probably a little bit younger than us, I think you guys are fucked with a capital F. For sure. I think this world is going to hell in a handbasket fast. Yeah, if you look at the shit that's going on in Europe now, I mean, that recent string, I mean, there have been a litany of bombings recently. Yeah, I think we're all... And what's so funny is we're all on YouTube. We're all on YouTube right now, watching Damien play Duck Game. What we're doing. Like, our forefathers were like out there, like, writing plans, scheming to create a better future. We're just sitting here like, let's watch the Maillard chainsaw another duck. Yeah, let's throw in some dick jokes. Kyle, what is your favorite pair? I don't fucking even. That's the worst question anyone's asked in my life. Damien, what's your favorite video game?
Favorite video game? I was always a fan of Twisted Metal. I'd still consider Twisted Metal 2 as a favorite for whatever reason. It brings back like a nostalgia, but it also brings back, I don't know. It's a very fun game too. Like, it's a great game.
That was like the most serious answer to a question.
I'm brain dead. Again.
Shit.
Recently, I liked BioShock Infinite. That had a really cool story, and the graphics and the playing was awesome. So that recently was mine.
Did you play that whole thing?
Yeah, I beat it.
Really?
Yeah. Huh. It's a pretty short game, I feel like. I mean, I completed it probably within a month.
Really? Huh. Yeah, no, I played the first BioShock a bit. I heard 2 was shitty. Alright, Jesus Christ is asking you, Damien, do you like Marilyn Manson? And if you don't, what 90s band do you
Well, I think of 90s band, I think of fucking 90s music, which for some reason I really don't like listening to anymore. But Manson's cool. Yeah, he saw him live, he shoved a microphone up a chick's ass and ripped pages from the Bible, so it was pleasantly entertaining.
You shoved a whole microphone up some chick's ass?
And started singing into it, yeah. I was like 13 watching this, too.
That's amazing.
It was probably the most bizarre concert I've seen.
You know what's so funny is like a lot of people sit around like, yeah, you're like Marilyn Manson, you fucking pussy. It's so hardcore. It's like, I don't know, man. Kind of listen to that shit and hear about the stuff he's done on stage. Yeah, a lot of that stuff is kind of hardcore. And it's probably a little rougher than any of the like hipster shit you're listening to. Shoving a microphone up someone's ass is just hilarious. That's nuts. Okay, Kyle, will you ever play Until Dawn?
A lot of people want to see that.
Yeah, I hear a lot of requests for that. Maybe. If I can get it without paying for it, of course. It sounds like a lot of like QuickTime events, though.
Like what?
And that's a lot of like QuickTime events.
I thought it was like the Walking Dead type of game where it's like you make choices. I could be wrong though.
Yeah, but when a game's like 80% that, it's like, oh.
Yeah.
Like if you're doing it like Mass Effect or like a game like The Witcher does it, you know, where you're making choices but there's still a lot of actual gameplay, sure. But when it's like overwhelming what you're doing, I don't play a game to take a fucking multiple choice test.
Yeah.
Alright, it's not what I'm here to do. Somebody wrote, are you sure it wasn't Charles Manson who shoved the microphone up someone's ass? I'm pretty sure he's in jail. If you guys want to see like where Damien's gonna be in like 10 years, go type into YouTube like the Charles Manson like interviews, like his prison interviews. Just amazing.
He's fucking psychotic, dude.
Yeah, how someone could be it's like, it's impressive. Okay, last few questions. Do any of you enjoy Metallica, says Glenn Miller. Glenn, do you see what this shirt says? You see? God, I'm wearing a Metallica Kill 'Em All shirt. I used to have a Master of Puppets shirt that was my brother's, and I stole it. Since got lost. But, I'm sorry. Master of Puppets and Kill 'Em All, like the album art for those.
Fucking awesome.
Are amazing, man. Say what you will about Metallica. Shit that they may have eventually turned into or made, they're still pretty fucking awesome in their day. Okay, last few questions here. Play Fallout.
Not the Pwnage type of video.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, actually, it probably would be, because there's so many choices we could make, we could comment on. I think that actually has much more potential to be funny than, like, playing a game, for example, like Doom. Because there's more you could kind of... Because it works when you and I are arguing, but we're kind of, like, talking about the game as if we're in it. And a game like Doom is just, you're just blowing shit up.
Yeah.
Like, there's nothing to think about. Nothing you can play off of. It's just slaughter. Alright. Do a live stream with your underwear on only. Yeah, I'd rather not get the handcuffs just slapped on me this fucking soon. Any of y'all Slipknot fans? Yeah, definitely a favorite band of mine. Let's see here. Alright, last couple questions. Have any of you been to Warped Tour? My brother had gone.
Yeah.
Alright, so even when he was young, is that where he went and saw Marilyn Manson shoving phones up people's asses?
No, that was Ozfest. Warped Tour has more of like, well, they have some heavier acts. Yeah, I went to Warped Tour like 2 years ago for the first time when it was like suddenly not, because back in the day it used to be cool, but I guess you know, it's still, I guess people still go to that shit. It was hot as fuck though. It's like death. Because it's in the middle of August, I think. Well, it depends where you are, but like in the middle of August, in the heat, it's insane. But yeah, I mean, people fucking get dehydrated all the time with those things.
Long story short, it's hot.
It's hot. Yeah, that's pretty bad. I'm talking about Warped Tour. I'm like talking about how hot it was. The bands weren't so impressive there. I don't know what it was, but the sound was a shitty. Most of them. The energy was there, but the sound for a lot of the bands were just like, dude, come on, you can do better than that.
Yeah, that's something I knew nothing about. Is like sound design for like a con because that they have to figure that out. They literally figure that out.
Yeah.
Acoustics, what they'll need for the spread of where all the people are gonna be, like that all. They have like engineers figuring that out and like doing math, and well, we're all just sitting there like, duh, it sounds good. Duh. All right. Well, so let's get one last question in. We're getting the fuck out of here. All right, let's see if we can find a good one here.
Yeah.
Someone wrote, "Have you gone to North Carolina?" Yeah, that'll be fucking great. Mortensen 1961 writes, Damien, have you considered making comedy videos?
Cosplay?
Comedy videos.
Oh. I thought about it, but I said...
He said, fuck it.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Blake Dufferin writes, Kyle, shut up now. You have been shouted out. Someone give me a fucking question worthwhile to answer. God damn it. Oh, yeah, and before we leave, guys, imperative. Make sure, if you like the videos we put out now, share them, okay? Because we're only putting one video out a week now. And if we're going to keep our views up, which is going to keep us reseated in the algorithm, keep our channels growing, we have to have fans sharing our videos regularly. So, of course, don't share anything you think is shit. I hope you don't watch anything you think is shit. But if you share our stuff, definitely the biggest thing you can do to help us out in the long run. Okay, let's see here. Why are you sacrificing eggplants? I basically realized that looking for the final best question is probably gonna keep me here for 30 minutes.
It's a trick. It's all ploy.
It's a ploy. The guy, Jesus Christ, in here, and what he's writing is some of the funniest shit. Especially because the avatar is just Jesus' face, like a little fucking image there.
Maybe it is Jesus.
Do either of you play instruments? Let's go here. What's your favorite adult cartoon, Damien?
Fuck. God damn. I would have to go with... It's a tie between three. Growing up, and I still want to watch the shit out of it, it was Ren and Stimpy because, whatever reason, the humor in that was so weird.
Yeah, because you're a psychopath. Keep going.
So Ren and Stimpy, Rick and Morty, and Dragon Ball Z. I mean, Dragon Ball Z is more anime, but I can still consider that a cartoon.
Shit, I don't fucking know, man. Cartoon? Watch a lot of cartoons. Panic. Futurama, yeah, fucking right. Yeah, I don't know. I'd say maybe Rick and Morty, as of late.
Yeah,
I think
definitely the
it's
best
pretty...
cartoon to come out recently.
Yeah. Season 2, not so much. Season 1 of Rick and Morty, pretty fucking incredible shit. All right, that is it, ladies and gentlemen. So that's our Tuesday live stream. Keep an eye out. Tomorrow we're going to be uploading a previous live stream. Not this one, previous one. And Thursday, not Notes of Deception, Whack the Creeps will be coming out. So keep an eye out for that. Thursday, 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. That'll be going up. And yeah, make sure to keep sharing our videos. It is an enormous help. And maybe pretty soon here we'll do... I really wanted to do a hate comment video.
Yeah.
Because I think we have a lot of fodder for that. And it seems that anytime we do like a vlog video, it seems to do pretty well. You guys seem to tune in for that stuff. So maybe we'll do that. We'll see if I can manage my time a bit better here. But anyways, thank you motherfuckers for showing up. We love you. You're the reason we do this shit. keep watching. Next Tuesday, we will be right here again at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, as we are every Tuesday, live streaming. And, yeah, we will talk to you all then. Damien, any parting words of wisdom?
Good luck with your weeks, everyone. Good luck.
Somebody in here just wrote fist to me.
Well, there we go.
Starting the week off right. Alright, kill this shit, motherfucker.